Okay. Hi, US people. I am Chinghiz together with you. This urgent our meeting, Chinghiz life, because fascist Russia, fascist Putin authority, Hitler of our days invaded sovereign and free Ukraine, invaded by massive scale of military attack, aggressor, violating all international law and norm, by violating all international law and norm. And Hitler herself said openly, when I said Hitler means Putin, said openly his plan, his view, his aim, you know, occupy Ukraine, denazify Ukraine. Ukraine nations not exist. Russian territory, Russian. Hitler, our days. And Ukraine was surrounded. North, south, east, only from Poland side. Hungary, Poland, this means western side was open, but we can say surrender, from all sides they are possible. A massive scale attack for that was using missile, rockets, missile, cruise missile. Even InfoWars there was using Iskanders, ballistic rockets, this correct. Foreign Minister of Ukraine, Kuleba, tweeted. Military jets, helicopters, tanks, artillery, rocket missiles was launched from Belarus to this Mraz Lukashenko tried. Belarus, Lukashenko illegitimate, we know that. And of course, he involved on this attack against Ukraine, but he tried in his statement something to, they are not Belarusian, but they are Russian from your territory, even launching rockets, and they are Belarusian. Belarus, not Belarus people, but your illegitimate president, military generals, attack from Crimea. This news already known, but I said that because for sure who Putin and his main target is not only about Ukraine, for restore Russian Empire. It's not about the fair democracies or he won't survive his authority or from domestic problem Russia distract Russian people mind. Is not. Is nothing for Putin. Russian Empire. And as in uh, yesterday's Chinghiz Live said, this was welcomed. Enablers. It's important said about that was there in West, in NATO countries, fascist Putin enablers. And we know how, which scheme there was working. Big is the money to pockets and very aggressively blackmail if needed. And this was effectively working. And Putin was used all his opportunity during these decades. Again, I say, I was warning, I was try uh, to wake up political leaders, including United States, who actually Putin and what he actually doing and for what after Georgia invasion, after Ukraine, Crimea invasion. But not yet, even months ago, not yet, even week ago, not yet. If we will look, if they are massive scale, we will respond. If not, we will all that, of course, good for Putin because this giving Putin good opportunity for with maneuver attack take Ukraine and not only in target Ukraine. When doing wrong, this of course very important to revise this wrong, to correction. This importance of that. No continue to work on this wrong way or wrong tactics, but do correction, edit, and go further. The importance of that. So we should stop Putin, Hitler. We should stop Hitler finally. Who will disagree? Not by words, not by statements, not enough is enough, by action. For stop Putin, Hitler. We should cut off Russia. Okay? Full sanctions. Cut off Russia from international, even from international events, including sport, Olympics, world championships, and others. Two, we should cut off Russia. Sanctions which should be full-scale sanctions, including SWIFT ban. All Putin oligarchs, all, they are 150, 200, all by alphabet. No do mistake. Visa ban and freeze assets. For family too. And all banks, Russian financial sector, full should be stopped. and oil and gas embargo. Gas too. North Stream 2 sanctions is good, but gas too. We have opportunity replace Russian gas by other country gas pipelines in this short period of time when we decided go clean energy without gas. In very short time, we should do that. It's about climate crisis, our only way. But in this short period of time, Qatar, Norway, other countries there, but not Azerbaijan. Ilham Aliyev already you see already at Putin, already backed Putin operation in Ukraine, already was his official statement, officially. Actually, much more, of course. He against sanctions against fascist Putin on Putin attack on Ukraine. Against, he actually said that. And this union agreement between we can resolution, but we can say already this agreement because we know Putin not will do that for nothing. Anschluss in Azerbaijan happening. And in this agreement, energy sector coming under Putin. Again, no do mistake. Enough is enough. Ilham Aliyev means Putin. No do mistake. Ilham Aliyev means Putin. Azerbaijan energy sector means Putin energy sector. No do mistake. I warn you. Importance of that. If you will do this mistake, Putin will have good opportunity to avoid the sanctions which you all announced will destroy Russian economy. Should be, because fascist Hitler authority. But if you will do this mistake, separate Ilham Aliyev from Putin, which no reason to that, you will give Putin very good chance avoid sanctions. Enough is enough. No do mistake. And other sanctions. Our decision, I'm waiting today announcement from President of the United States, Joe Biden. Russia should be cut off. Only this decision will helpful, and only sanctions not will in this time helpful for Ukraine. Enough helpful, not you. Only sanctions. Ukraine urgently need lend-lease, Joe Biden, lend-lease, full-scale military help. Not by troops, but all military ammunitions, heavy weapons, air defense systems, patriots, military jets, tanks, other military vehicles. And of course, enough, huge scale, enough javelins, stingers, and others. Now, Lend-Lease, massive forum. This means you stand with Ukraine because Ukraine now urgently need in this help. Sanctions, cut off Russia, and military aid. Ukraine will stop and remove Putin. Believe me, they are not a place for fail, Joe. This so devastatingly can be because this not only about Ukraine and about Putin blah blah. He will, if some country will do, he will show what this means, how he can act. Shut up. Say, hey, Hitler, shut up. This one, this one. Now, this final stage, Putin bluffs on age. He will launch and already launched Aikido. 10 point more to do. Means what this means, you know, full scale military help to Ukraine, Lend-Lease form, and cut off Russia. And about humanitarian aid, about refugees, also should be very actively start to that because this will invasion, full-scale attack invasion means concrete full-scale invasion. So, about humanitarian aid, organized in neighbor countries and of course, I no doubt we will win. I no doubt we will stop Hitler, Putin. And I no doubt again, Putin will kneel it before new Nuremberg court. If he not will do suicide. I very seriously saying that. We should and shall do that. Accountability. And Hitler is Hitler. I say. And now I will call Ukrainian people. You heroic people. And of course, you believe me, you much more powerful than fascist Russia. Much more powerful. You, Ukrainian nation, Ukrainian people. No doubt, no afraid. Fight them, beat them, destroy their military jets, helicopters, tanks, vehicles, everywhere where you will see. And I call President Zelensky, arm your nation. There should be, as was, as partisan in old was this name. Now maybe call it other words, use it other words. Arm them, Zelensky. Give them enough weapons. They are not on veterans. Veterans very important, but others too. All nations who should all Ukraine nations fight fascist Putin, and they for that should be have these weapons. Do that. I say, I together with you, Ukraine, and I call nations around the world all back Ukraine, stand with Ukraine, all nations around the world. General Assembly of United Nations, all stand with Ukraine. Security Council paralyzed, therefore I have not called their name. And stand with Ukraine not only by words, which help needed and which help you can aid in some form, which in needed form, what Ukraine today needed in this case. Join all world, importance of that. I say, I together with you, and we will stop Putin. No doubt. My name, Chinghiz.